We are attending an online. He is not coming. He is not coming to offline, right? So he don't have to wear the uniform. He doesn't have to wear the uniform, and he doesn't have to pay the fee for lunch that we are providing in offline schools.
But if you join online classes, if ma'am will have multiple students, so I don't think so. She has focused to everyone, and she will stop everyone, stop doing this, stop doing this. And you can see in past in lockdowns, the
In lockdowns, your
lockdowns,
offline schools also conducted online classes.
yeah. That's why I'm saying you can see the students didn't learn anything about the classes, which the online classes, the people, when the people, not, we can say the students, if the students will go in school, they can learn more. If the people will join online classes, I don't think so they learn anything. They are just present here, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. They didn't
At
learn
that
anything.
time, they don't know, because at that time it's the first time that we are facing online classes in COVID season.
Yeah.
So we don't know about that. But
We don't
right,
know about that, but the students,
but
if you
the
can
students is
if you
very
compare
aware about
the
that right now.
students,
And one more thing is, he can see his comfort zone in an online class.
that's why they can't learn anything. Even they didn't learn, basic etiquettes, how to communicate with people, how to communicate with your, school friends.
Anyway, in online class,
And
sorry, not
they
online.
also don't become the confident. If you
You
join
also don't
offline,
become confident.
yeah, they also don't become confident. If the students go school and learn anything from our teacher, and they will become more confident, and they will ask anything on the spot to your teacher.
Anyway, you took the best decision of taking offline classes. It's advantageous for you.
Slowly, we can't understand you.
Okay, it's an advantage for you to do
Online
cross
class
over
is
me.
good. So what? See, you gave negative points by yourself. You are saying that you should not buy for school uniform. Why? You should buy for school
Ma'am, I am
uniform to
trying
show the
to-
rules and
Yeah.
Ma'am, that I am
regulations.
trying to reduce the fees here. That convenience.
No, the fees is not reducing, but the fees got reduced, but the caliber, the upbringing, everything is being questioned. Then how the child will learn?
Yeah.
At the time of COVID, they just mute themselves.
Yes, ma'am.
They just switch off their camera. So that's not the good thing. You should say
Yes, ma'am only teach, ma'am only speaking, but the students can't listen.
they are not listening. They're deliberately
They are
not listening.
And they, if you go offline class, if we are talking about the students of the school, the students lives,
The student leave.
the students lives 8 to 9 hours in school, but in offline class students only take 1 hour session, and then they play outside the,
Like they will take a break.
yeah, they will not learn anything, and it's harmful for our children if we,
For the future of the
yeah,
child.
for the future of children, if we will provide the online classes to them. That's why I favor offline classes.
No,
That's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I can take online classes because if I do Rapido on daily basis, it's almost 60 to 70 rupees per day. But I think I can learn English by offline classes.
No worries.
She won. Come on, fight.
What
You can say anything.
Cross question her. Say I don't agree
Yeah.
with your point.
I can say one point in his favor. Now these days people are working, people don't get
Okay, let's do
time.
one thing. Flip. So now you take online class and you take offline class. Okay, let's see how you guys differ in this. Now you sit and don't get nervous if this topic comes in your group discussion. What will you do?
Actually, myself, I think I improved because I am feeling very free while talking. Yesterday I went to IFA also. At the time also with sir I am speaking very friendly manner. I spoke with him very freely.
So improving,
Yeah,
but
I
I know you're
feel-
improving. My question is not this. I was saying, what if this topic only comes there in your group discussion? So
Oh.
take it, seriously.
Yeah.
Don't take it lightly. My point is this. Come on, continue. Now it is flipped, okay?
You can start.
Offline class. Support offline class and hate online
Okay.
class.
Today we are going to discuss about today we are oh, I will tell this very easy. Today we are going to discuss about the I mean today we are going to debate about offline classes and online classes. So I'm supporting to offline classes. So in offline classes we can conduct very cultural activities like cultural programs and we can know that the cultural religion so to the modern students that today's the students are coming right. So they don't have any they don't have any awareness related to our culture.
We can learn online classes as well
Oh, we
about the cultures, about the activities which will happen. You can say
They may mute themselves and they can
You-
sit very silently.
no.
Who knows
You
about
can play online
that? Video.
videos or
Okay. If the students
online
have a
games.
stage fear, wait. If the student have a stage fear, how will you
Stage
manage
fear. Stage fear.
stage fear? Because in offline,
स्टेज पे जाके बोल नहीं पाना.
Okay, stage fear.
yeah, because in offline we can conduct we can select the students and we can tell to perform this activity.
If I am a student
Okay.
and I don't have any confidence and
You are saying this word because you got some experience.
no.
But in online,
I'm saying that if people are afraid from speech fear, they didn't speak anything. Stage fear. They didn't speak anything in front of everyone.
They cannot speak
Yeah,
anything.
they cannot speak anything. They have lack of confidence, and they have fear. I don't speak anything.
okay, in offline only they are getting stage fear and they are not opening their mouths.
I'm
How can you
talking-
think
I'm
that?
talking about offline also. I'm not talking about online.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. But how can you think that in online they will respond to your activities? I'm saying that how
I'm not
they
saying,
will
I'm not
open their
saying
mouth.
that in online classes people will open their mouth,
Yeah.
but at least if they are connect with their teacher one-on-one, they will at least try.
One
But
to
in
one, face to
group
face,
of
right?
discussion,
Yeah.
they get fear. No. I think if I speak, I did mistakes. But in online, if you have one-on-one discussion with your teacher, you
Yeah, in
can
offline also
you
we can
can
do
at
face to
least
face
try.
discussion. Right now
You
we
can
are
also
doing
try.
right now we are doing offline discussion face to face. Say if I am unable to talk also I
But
can
teacher
I'm
didn't
trying
get
to.
personal time to you. Sorry, what is his name?
My name.
Yeah,
Mox.
Mox. So Mox, ma'am will not give you personal time, or the teacher will not give you personal time, because the teacher have multiple students, and if they will try to give personal time to everyone, the hours gone.
Personal time.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, in offline also we are doing like keeping that examinations we can know the performance of the
You can
student.
also see the performance in offline class as well.
In online we are getting the chat GPT and
And now these
Chat
days you can
GPT,
see
group AI, we can see
everything is
students
online.
are using the apps. Students are using these apps for giving these answers. So we can see
You
that
can
very
put the
easily.
camera on his face, and you can check his eyes is moving or not, and
So what if students keep like this and this right now?
no, ma'am will stop you.
Story.
Ma'am will stop you. Ma'am will
So one
ma'am
screen you
will
are
correct
going.
you. Ma'am will correct you.
Okay, is
Don't
it possible?
Don't put
Okay,
the hand on your
okay,
forehead.
okay. One
Just
second, Varmi.
look like me, and bus questions you
In
can ask
offline,
questions.
it's very difficult to manage 50 students per class. How can you manage 100 persons in a whole screen? How you will see them?
No, we can divide it. Four
You can
parts.
divide, huh?
We can divide 4 parts. 25 students per
Okay.
session.
What if you have a network issue at that time?
What will we can?
I mean, what will you do if you have a network issue at that time?
We can reschedule the time.
Reschedule.
Yeah.
Okay, then you are getting some problem you are telling that reschedule, na? They
Yeah.
have to be ready na, at that time.
Because
If we
Saying
do,
na, you are saying na.
because if
We schedule
in
now.
offline classes
Okay.
people have time to come
Yeah.
and join your class, and if you have offline class if you have online class, you will have sufficient time. If you have batch 10 to 11 and you will face some connectivity issue, you will join
In online
11
means
to 12 batch as
they are,
well.
in online we don't know that they are focusing on classes or no or not. But in offline we can see we can see the students in class and we can observe the students whether he is observing or not.
We can also stop these students on online
How you
classes.
stop in offline?
Ma'am will
You will get to see only his face on the screen like this.
no, if you have big screen, if you have laptop, every students you can see on camera, and you realize, I think this will not present here mentally, this is only
Okay,
present
okay.
here
If he
physically.
don't want
You
to
will stop
open his
that.
mouth, what if he says ma'am and he will sit like this? Now nowadays we are seeing in YouTube and seeing in YouTube shorts and reels, right? Some we can see that activity students are doing like if he doesn't have network issue also he will act like network. He will act like
Poke
that the
stick like
person will have a network issue, right? How you will manage with that?
We can take personal
Come,
classes
I'll
of
take
that
forward.
students as well.
What is that?
We will take personal class of that student, and we will give him or her 30 minutes extra to to ask what happened.
So
I
here
don't
you
think-
again you are taking 30 minutes time extra for teaching the student who
For
didn't
teaching
listen.
that particular, not teaching.
That particular. that particular,
you can
right?
say discuss that particular.
Okay, you are taking extra 30 minutes
Yeah.
time for discussing the particular student who didn't listen. In offline we also in offline also we can divide the students as per classes. For class we can, for example, for class we can give 20 students like that, but per teacher. Then per teacher 20 students, it's very easy for observing and discussing in offline.
It is observing, but
For
you
teaching
think,
also,
you
and she
think-
can communicate with
you
you.
think ma'am will see particular students, and ma'am always talking to a particular student, what happened, what are you doing?
In
This is
online,
what
so
happens.
you will do like that only, na? If the
Nah.
He will again say,
Yeah, he has this problem of saying no.
nah.
Okay, continue.
And if people are working, I'm talking about people are working, which have people don't have time around 10 to 6. They will also join online classes. They will take online class.
online class.
Yeah.
Okay, if
Now
they-
these days, as you know, people don't have time to communicate with your relatives also. They
so
will
that
join
means,
online
that
class.
means if they don't have time means that they are focusing on we may think that they have some another work, so it means he has some focus on another work also, so he is not having a focus on particular thing.
No, how can you say?
How can you say that he will focus on this
Because
classes?
he will at the time
In
he
offline
will only
means-
take
in
10 to
offline
11
means-
batch. He and that time the people will मतलब वो उस टाइम पे कुछ नहीं करते.
They don't do anything
They
at that
do
time.
they don't do
Okay,
anything
in
at that
offline,
time.
if he comes in offline means he will only focus on the classes and
But
he
you
will
have
only
extra
focus.
time, 15 minutes or you can say 30 minutes to come and go.
For that we are taking remedial classes in offline, like tuitions, keep conducting a tuitions.
No, I didn't get your point.
She didn't understand. Explain.
Means she is telling that, that means she is telling that for a particular student she will take an extra time for discussing the class itself.
No, it's over. I'm talking
Like I am.
about I'm talking about if you join offline class, you will have more than 1 hour time, because मतलब आने और जाने में भी टाइम लगता
You
है.
will take a lot of time in
You will take
convenience.
a lot of time to convince.
Inconvenience.
Inconvenience.
Convenience.
Convenience. Convince.
Convenience.
Convince.
Convenience.
Conveyance. But in offline class, you only
she's saying
That's enough.
for coming and going it may take
Yeah.
time. Okay. In offline class, we have to wake up very early. So it's a good habit. The student will have it.
How you will say if people will join offline class, they will they didn't get
Because
ready in the
we are
morning.
coming to offline class and we are getting ready before 1 hour only. We can see that.
No, people have different work at their home, and you know people will wake up early in the morning.
Yeah.
They will take breakfast, and then they will join the
Oh,
online
oh,
class.
yeah, in offline means they can wake up very early. Okay, if he didn't wake up very early also. Anyway, he has to wake up very early, like 30 minutes prior and before to coming classes, and he have to make his breakfast. Maybe he's not wrong with wrong on that.
Now these days,
Anyway, he's
time is
habituating that
most
habits,
important.
right? Anyway, in offline he is habituating that habits, right? So it's a good thing, right? In offline, he may don't have any time and he may eat in before in front
It's a
of
good
screen.
thing. No, you said it's a good thing.
Ma'am, I told right.
Ah.
It's a good thing, right? He is habituating that habits.
Ah.
So but in offline,
please
he may eat in front of.
please explain if people are on camera, how they will eat in front of camera, and ma'am will teach.
What? Once again.
You can say na. Sorry.
Nah.
Nah.
You can say if people are if people are on online class, they will also eat breakfast, they will also drink something.
Because I did that, I have that experience.
You did, but I don't think so. You are on camera that time.
I kept on only. I kept on at the time.
On.
Yeah,
Or
on.
on. So no one observing you.
No. That's why I'm supporting the online classes right now.
It depends on your teacher.
Okay, that you are telling that you are telling it depends on teacher.
Yeah.
Why can't you tell that it depends on your teacher also? So for me, in my situation, my teacher is not observing me. What if this happens in your situation then? How you will solve that?
It depends on the both situation.
How
If
do you
you
hang gesture?
if you
She's
will-
sitting so nicely.
if you will take offline class or online class, if teacher is not teaching nicely, or you can say in a good manner, the student
And
can't
one
learn
more doubt
anything.
here is how can you tell that the teacher is teaching very goodly in online?
Very nice.
Yeah, very nicely in online
Okay,
because
but
we
teacher-
don't know
if
how he
teacher-
is performing
if
also.
teacher
In
will
online we
not-
cannot see.
You
He
can
may kept a video also.
Sorry.
He may kept a video also, like he may run the video also in online. We cannot say that.
There are live classes.
Yeah,
you can say.
they are live classes, and sometimes recording sessions. If you were sick and you didn't join the class, you will take and you watch and listen the recording session as well. It's beneficial for us.
Yeah, in offline also we are keeping like the tuitions, tuition
We
right?
are
Tuitions
keeping
right?
we are keeping tuitions. If let's suppose you sat in a group of 20 to 25 people, and you got sick, you got sick, and for 3 days you wasn't
You weren't.
join your class.
You couldn't join.
You couldn't join your class because of you were ill. So how you complete your course? The teacher will
In online
teach
means-
on these 3
Okay,
days.
okay, I understood that. You are saying that if the student is going to miss the classes because of his sickness, how we will teach him, right?
Yeah.
In online means he should only ask to the teacher. But in offline, he can ask the help to friends. And though we are keeping the tuition, he can communicate with them and
But in online class we have recording sessions. Instead of you are teaching with with your friends.
instead of recording in off. Okay, that you are telling that you have recording session
Yeah,
and
I
he will
have
listen in the
recording
class.
session, and I
But
can listen
here I am
anything
but
about
here I am telling that
teacher what
he can
they say.
communicating with other persons is a good thing, right? So it's a benefit here, right? He may communicate to his friend and that friend may
How you
explain
can
that.
say your friend
Because that we are keeping
explain
tuition.
everything which teacher will say.
Because the teacher will be there, right?
Sometimes teacher
if the student misses any topic, then the teacher will teach him, right?
Sorry.
Like how you say, the teacher will be present right in offline. If the other person is explaining to the student I mean the person who
You can say your
didn't
friend
attend the
will
class.
told
The
you
teacher
about
will be
that.
observant, right? And the other person will be explaining to the student, right? The teacher will be observing that at the time, right?
I didn't
Uh,
understand.
I try to explain slowly, you don't saying so fast.
okay.
Yes.
That I am telling, he can communicate to his friends.
Hmm.
So his friend may be his friend can explain to the student. In offline, teacher will be present, right? He will be
Okay.
presenting right in front of
You
them.
can, you are trying to say, your friend will teach you about what they will learn about the last 3 days.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
at that time,
Yes.
you think the teacher was present and the only present to listen what we did last 3
Yeah, in
days.
remedial classes we can do that.
Because teacher also have sufficient time. They will also provide only 1 hour to you.
Teacher is a job for doing that job. Only he will come to the school for particularly for doing his job, right?
I think we get confused because we are, mix up both schools and both classes.
Yeah, we are only talking about the class.
Yes.
You are talking about tuition and then you just, move on the school.
Yeah, we will teach the syllabus as per the. We will teach the classes as per the syllabus, right?
We will
Then,
teach the classes, but if we have a topic and you can see recording session and you can also find some YouTube videos related to that particular topic.
What
You
if-
can learn anything.
Okay, by seeing the
More than
video, what
teacher
if
will teach
he
you.
will, by seeing that videos, what if he couldn't understand the lesson? What you will do in that
Sorry?
case? By seeing that recording session,
Mhm.
what if the students couldn't understand the topic? What you will do in that situation?
So this will also happen in offline class as well. If the
Yeah,
student
in offline
student
classes we are
cannot
conducting.
focus.
Yeah, yes, right. In offline classes we are keeping tuitions in that. In that teacher he may take his own time for explaining the student.
इसको
मतलब
No. I am trying to understand. I'm just trying to explain my point, but I
Explain.
think he
He, I am not he.
sorry, he didn't understand my point.
No,
what
I.
is your point?
My point is, if we leave 3 classes due to the sickness, so how we will recover?
Recover it.
Yeah, and he told we have a syllabus of schools and the teacher, present here.
No,
to
actually
teach
what she
everything.
told is, if the student misses the classes, how you will explain? Actually her question is like that.
Yeah,
And,
and I'm
another
talking,
point she
and I'm
told that
talking about the
if the
tuition
student-
classes.
no, what I am trying to explain. And the second point she told that, what if the student is very lag in classes? I mean he missed the classes for 3 days or 4 days like it. What we will do? I am telling that in offline we are conducting tuitions, right? So he will have some group of friends because he is taking the class in offline. So he will having some group of friends. In tuition times, we will tell the students to explain him. And one more thing is the teacher will be presenting there, so he can observe the student who is teaching to his friend. So here 2 points were there. One thing is we are trying the student to get some communicating skills for explaining and for teaching. So here one point. And one more thing is he is what they will say, he is communicating to other person to person. And so here second point is that he can increase his communication skills, right?
He can improve his communication skills.
And his teaching skills also.
It
Like he
doesn't
can
work offline.
he can
But she
interview.
wants to say that 3 days, let's say in a week, 3 days the person didn't come. How is he going to get?
So in tuitions we are conducting tuitions, right? In offline, the teachers will come for doing only the job only, particular job only. So he will not have any work. So he can take his own time for teaching that.
No, I don't think so. In offline classes, if I am a teacher, I have a lots of batches. So I will not provide any other sessions to you. It's your mistake, you were not present there. Yeah.
In offline it happens. In online she's saying that he get recorded sessions.
Yeah.
But in offline teacher is not going to explain, no?
Only,
You
have
have,
to-
to,
only
your friends will
you have to
explain.
depend on tuition.
Nowadays in offline classes also we are keeping that projectors and we are explaining, right? So we will
Tell her.
It's an online class.
like for good explanation. In boards we cannot draw the pictures very clearly and we cannot say, right? So by keeping the projectors we can explain, right? That means we will have a video. So again by
So it's converted into online
wait.
class.
So here what I am doing is we can show the diagrams and pictures very clearly and we can teach him directly. So he will understand very clearly, right? Then
That's it, ma'am. Today
What happened?
my time is, it's 10.
It's okay. You still have 5 minutes.
But you can, give us feedback where we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. So it was good. You were making a lot of mistakes in na. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Just
My
mistaking
mistake.
in na.
He was using na a lot.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not
But I
na.
think his English is good.
He doesn't know Hindi at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't know Hindi. That's a plus point. I told
Yeah.
you earlier as well,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. That's why,
The only thing is he speaks fast.
yeah.
But you are also very good today. You have improved, that means. You were sitting in a very sophisticated way and like he was getting anxious. You must have observed. He became fast, he became slow. I have to stop him again, time and again. Okay, it's your second or third class now. So it takes time, I understand. You have, it's like you're calm, composed, and you know that you have to say like this. And you know that you are going to win anyway. That mind is there. So mind setup matters a lot. So this was a good thing. You have to speak more. Though you are aware of the tenses now, but still you are making mistakes in past
Yes,
tense.
yes.
Yes. So there were a lot of mistakes in past tense and this is
So,
stage
ma'am,
fear.
what I do to correct the sentences?
Past tense में बातें करो ना. जैसे tomorrow you will come. I'll ask you what did you do yesterday. So yesterday when you will say anything you think
Yeah.
past tense.
Ma'am,
Stage
you
fear
know,
तुम
when you
pronounce
are-
नहीं कर पा रही.
When you asked
Pronunciation.
me about what I did yesterday, I
Okay, let's do.
remember.
Let's do now.
No,
I'll cross
let me
question you.
explain, ma'am. If you if you asked what we did, what I did yesterday, I know my mindset. I used only past verbs or used was, were, had, have. But at the time of speaking, I forgot.
It's okay. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
You have to practice. Practice makes a man perfect, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell
ma'am.
me what did you do yesterday after all?
Okay.
Sit properly.
Ma'am, same routine.
Sit properly. अच्छे से बैठ जाओ.
Same routine I have followed
I
yesterday.
followed the same routine.
I followed the same routine yesterday. As you know, my wake up time.
I got up.
I got up at 5:45.
Ma'am, instead of
Yeah.
got up, we can say woke up also.
Woke up.
Got up,
Woke
woke
up.
up, and after that I
So
lost
you
my
you wake up and every day at around
5:45 a.m. Just to make lunch
to
or
make lunch.
to make lunch or to make breakfast and get ready to join the English session class, and then get ready to for the office, for my office. So that's why I need to get up early in the morning. And
So you wake up, you get freshen up.
yeah, I got freshen up, and then I had take some time to decide what I have to cook today.
Okay, you decide this every day in
Yeah.
the morning.
Ma'am, it's a big problem or
It's a
big
mother thing.
solution.
It's a mother's thing.
But it's
Ma'am.
a very big problem.
Yes,
you don't
ma'am.
know.
My mother
Actually,
always, in past, my mother always asked, what I made today?
what should I cook today?
What should I cook today? Please tell me. Or I told him, please don't ask any question every day to me.
And now,
I was irritated, what should I make, what should I make. But
now you are getting irritated.
yeah, but now it will happen on me.
It happens with you.
Yeah, it
So
happens
your
with
husband
me.
doesn't tell you what you have to cook or not.
Ma'am, my husband will tell my husband will
Sometimes.
tell sometime, but in early morning, my husband didn't get
He
at
did.
that time.
Achha, he sleeps
Yeah.
at that time.
He woke up at 7:30 or 7 p.m.
Okay.
That's why I'm facing that problem on every day.
I also.
And evening he is facing because he called me and
He
he calls me and asks, oh my dear, what
What should I cook?
what should I cook today? And I said, as you wish. was the big situation.
It is a
Face the situation, then
problem.
only we get to know the
I
experience.
always face, what should I cook? What
Yes,
should I
yeah.
cook? Every day. Some days when it is like on Sundays, we know that we are going to cook chicken.
Ma'am, then do one thing. Ma'am. Cook daily upma. They will get irritated and they will only suggest you daily.
Upma, I don't like upma.
That's why I'm telling.
I like South Indian foods.
I am missing my South Indian only, especially that Hyderabad biryani.
Hyderabadi biryani.
I love South Indian food in sambar vada and
Dosa
sambar
idli,
dosa,
sambar
sambar
idli.
idli.
We
Uh,
can make at home.
yeah.
You must be knowing, right? How
Yes,
to
ma'am,
cook?
I know how to make idli or dosa.
Okay, one day will come.
Yeah, you will
Yeah,
come.
I have to
Can
taste
come.
that.
I will.
But you're on diet, no?
Ma'am, I think it's healthy food.
Yeah, it's
In
very
sambar,
good.
there are
Sambar.
many vegetables
But it's very difficult to
which
make.
you don't
no?
like.
Of course I don't like.
Yeah.
There are drumsticks, there
Yeah,
are carrots,
drumsticks, there are
Yeah, all
pumpkin.
vegetables will be put
Yeah.
will be put in the in the sambar in a water they will boil
Yeah,
by
It's tasty.
it's tasty.
Tomato,
by-
rasam.
Yeah.
And the what is it? Nariyal chutney.
Coconut.
Coconut.
Yeah, it will be
Coconut
very good in
delicious.
dosa. It's
Yeah.
it's a very good
It's
combination in
delicious.
dosa.
But it's spicy, right? We
No,
put green chili.
It's
Oh no.
It's not
No,
spicy.
it's not spicy.
But it's tasty.
It's tasty and it's healthy as well.
Fermented, no?
Yeah.
Fermented.
I love utpam. I love
Uttappam.
uttapam. Uttapam.
We will call it as a uttappa.
Uttappa.
Uttappa. Nice.
And
Uttapam. And I love
they use rice flour,
vada.
right?
Huh?
They use rice flour.
Yeah.
I use what is suji
Semolina.
semolina. I forgot
Semolina.
that word.
Semolina.
What is that? What's the recipe? I didn't heard of it.
Suji.
Upma is made of semolina.
You heard about
Upma is made of semolina.
Is that sweet?
rava?
Yeah, rava.
Yeah,
That's
that's called
semolina.
suji. That's called semolina.
Yes. और उसको सिवई को vermicelli, this is vermicelli.
See,
Now तो our Eid will come after 10 or 12 days.
yes ma'am.
Yeah, then we make vermicelli.
You will make vermicelli
We'll make
with lots of dry fruits.
Yeah, lots of dry fruits.
I think it's tasty.
Tasty, yes. Yeah, and on that day it's tasty. I don't know how come it becomes more tasty on that
How?
particular day. Maybe because we add so much love in it.
Yeah.
It
You can
happens,
say.
right?
You can say.
Yeah, it always happens. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because at that day you
Your
were
cab has
wantedly
come?
doing
Your
it.
ride has come?
It takes
Just 5 minutes, I think.
1 minute.
He's standing somewhere.
He's
standing
calling.
there.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Is that guy.
He's coming.
I think he is that person.
But first confirm and then notify it. Yes. ठीक है? चलो.
Ma'am.
चलो bye. See you tomorrow and
Yes,
we will
ma'am.
do past tense tomorrow. Okay?
Healthy discussion.
Okay, let's have a discussion with you. Shall I give you some tongue twisters?
I think discussion is.
You want to do discussion? Oh, look at me. Chalo, let's do some tongue twisters.
Still I have to reduce my speed, no?
Yeah, you have to reduce your speed.
I'm back.
Fast. Chalo.
Actually, this is over.
No worries, we will do the revision. We will not start now, we will go without them.
Yeah. Think, set, sorry. Think, zinc, set, cast,
Cyst.
cyst, zest, stew, zoo, seed, zeal, loser, lazy, buzz,
Fussy.
fussy, fuzzy, racing, rising,
Raising.
place, price, nice,
Niece.
niece, his, as, seashells on the seashore. The shells that seashells are the seashells, I am sure. So if she sells seashells on the seashore, I am sure that the shells are the seashore shells. I saw a saw in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. I saw a saw in Arkansas that would outsaw any saw I ever saw. And if you got a saw that will outsaw the saw I saw in Arkansas, let me see your saw.
Let me see your saw.
Saw.
Fast, fast, say slowly, slowly. You don't have to say fast, fast. You have to say slowly, slowly.
7 sleazy shutters in a shop sink.
In आतो है नहीं in shark skin.
7 sleazy shutters.
Shyster.
7 sleazy shysters in shark skin suit sold sheer seal skin to seal 6 sailors. There once was a man who had there once was a man who had a sister. His name was Mr. Fisher. Mr. Fisher's sister sold seashells by a seashore. Mr. Fisher did not sell seashells. He sold sheets. Mr. Fisher told his sister that he sold 6 silk sheets to 6 sheikhs. The sisters of Mr. Fisher said, I sold 6 shells to 6 sheikhs too. I stood sadly on the silver steps of Bogus fish sauce shop, mimicking him, hiccuping and widely welcoming him within.
Say slowly, slowly.
I stood sadly on the silver steps of Burgers fish sauce shop, mimicking him. Right now.
Yes, right.
Hiccuping and widely welcoming him within. Singing Sammy's songs on sinking sand. Scissors, thistles, slit a sheet I slit. Upon a slitted sheet I sit. 6 slimy snails sail silently. Selfish.
10 times. Slowly, slowly.
Selfish. Shellfish. Selfish. Shellfish. Shredded Swiss cheese. Suddenly swerving 7 small swans silently southward. Seeing 6 swift sailboats sailing steadily seaward. Strange statistics. Susan signed the shoe and socks and shoes signed Susan. She seized shining shoes and socks. For shoes and socks Susan.
Shock Susan.
Socks Susan.
Shock
Susan. Strict, strong, stringy, stiffen, stretch. Silky, snap, 6 silky snakes. Sally saw a short silk shop full of short silk sashes. As the sunshine shone on the wind side of short silk sash shop. Mr. C owned a saw, and Mr. Soar owned a seesaw. Now C saw Soar's seesaw before Soar saw C, which made Soar. Had Soar seen seesaw before C saw Soar's seesaw. Seesaw would not have saw. Soar's seesaw, so sees, saw, Soar's seesaw. But it was sad to see Soar. Just because she saw, Soar seesaw. Seesaw. How much Zen would a Zen master master? If Zen master could master all the Zen, a Zen master would master all the Zen he could master. If a Zen master should master all the Zen.
Now we'll do this. What's the time? Okay, let's start. So what did you do yesterday, Mooch?
Ma'am, yesterday my daily routine was wake up at 7 o'clock and readying for, I will take a bath and I will prepare vegetables along with the mixing of fruits by keeping by keeping some salt and
Slowly, slowly.
by keeping some salt and spices on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I will eat that very fastly. And after completing that, I will come here.
I come here.
I
I come here.
Okay.
I came here.
Okay. I
Past में बता रहे तो came आ जाए. I came here.
Okay. I will come means that I am
Future.
telling to
Yes.
I am conveying to my friend that I am coming. Okay.
So I'm talking about yesterday.
Yes. I came here by walk, by listening some melodious songs, by keeping earphones.
Okay, and then after the class, what did you
After
do?
completing the class, I went to my room and I took a nice sleep for 1 hour. After woke up in.
After waking up,
Okay. After waking up, I went to the gym and I did cardio for 60 minutes. After completing that, I did some stomach-based exercise and I did 50
have
push-ups.
you lost any weight so far?
2 kgs I lost.
And how many to go?
Still I have to reduce 6 kgs.
6 kgs.
Actually, it's not a problem. Ma'am. If the BMI is more than 30, they will do one test by giving some 75 grams of glucose. If the glucose rise at time after taking the glucose, we have to wait for 2 hours. After
2 hours.
within that 2 hours, if the glucose rises means they will reject me. If the glucose will not rise means they will
Select you.
select me in class 1 medicals. So I did that test in a separately I did that. It didn't got rise. So I am safe at.
But still you have
But
to
still I have to reduce.
Hyderabadi biryani and all, forget about it.
But staying in Delhi, how can I get like Hyderabad biryani?
So what here you cook yourself?
Yes ma'am.